Hi. Okay. Here we go. This is gonna really piss some people off. Yes, it is gonna piss a bunch of people off. It's gonna make me. All people gonna not like me. I gotta do it though. I just gotta do it. I do. Yeah. I've done a bunch of other videos today, and I'm putting them up in a little bit. But oh shit, man. This is probably going to run a little bit too long, but I'm sorry about that. I got to tell you, Alex Jones, I can't think of any other way to put it. I really can't. Alex Jones is a fucking idiot. I swear. I mean, good grief, the shit that he did today. Oh, hell. Yeah, listen to this. Here's what he says. I would put the quotes, the videos up here, but shit, it may be so pissed off that may make me take them down because of copyright violation. But I do this. What is that? That like a federal law where you can use it for education purposes and shit like that. All right, I invoke that, by giving these quotes. All right, you got that, old Alex, man? I swear, I'm just a dumb fucker sitting on the front porch, and I can't even go out and I can walk down the road, and I'm so fucked up I can't even move. So I ain't worth a hell of a lot of shit, but I got a fucking brain in my head. All right, and God, man. Anyway, here's what he says this morning. I had to download this fucking video. I kid you not. It says, he said, it is the 15th of November. 15th day of November, 2012. Make sure you get the date in there. I am Alex Jones, your host. Woo! And I can undoubtedly with butterflies. God damn it. In my stomach, which I never have. No, I am so confident in my bullshit, and I never have butterflies till today, because he's afraid they're going to come kick his fucking ass if he says this. These guys in the black helicopters. We'll get there. But anyway, he says, I can unequivocally tell you that this is going to be the most important broadcast, hands down, that I've ever done. Yeah? Might be. Okay. So then he went on and on and on and on and on. And of course, it was interspersed with commercials to sell that shit that he's got on his website at ridiculous prices that somebody's making a pretty goddamn good profit off of. Yep. Shit, man, I looked at that stuff. You can order a water filter system for $40. Shit. Cheap, right? I mean, you can order a 7-day supply of food. That'll last you a long time. 7 whole days. When everything goes to shit, we can't even get started. But that's only, $300. Fuck, man, let's order some of that stuff. I get with my wife. 7 days is that for one person? So what about 7 days for the family? 7 days. 3, 6, 9, about $1,000, for enough for 4 kids. 2 kids and us, to get by for a week. So we got $1,000 a fucking week, and we need to order hell a couple of months of it. So, see, it's 4, 6, about $8,000. In the globalist one, I'm money. Hell, shit, man. He ought to have shit on there how to survive and how to make a water filter using charcoal and stuff. There's ways to do that. You don't have to pay $30 for a goddamn water filter. And the fact is, most of the time, most water's not going to make you sick anyway if you just filter it and boil it, because you'll survive on it. And get the best thing to do is buy some fucking bleach. But I'm getting off the subject here. Excuse me, I hate to throw that in, but I'm just in a hurry. He said, today is a day that will be remembered forever in our hearts and minds and in future generations of not just Americans, oh hell no, but people worldwide who have rediscovered liberty and freedom. We're gonna set the stage for the whole world to rebel. Woo! Yeah, and we're gonna live on. We are living on the edge. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the most important broadcast in my 17 years on the air. This is it. This is it. Damn, scary shit, huh? He says, we are plunging into absolute, certified, bona fide, razor sharp, total evil. Yeah. And then he says something about the secret executive order handing the internet over to the NSA and foreign banks today. Some shit like, well, it wasn't very goddamn secret if he knows about it, was it? Whatever, you know. He said, this has all been planned out. Yeah. All their secret stuff he seems to know about. All right. Shit. He says, this is educational purposes. You understand? Oh, Mr. Jones. Shit. You know, I'm educating the public here. All right? So, what did he say? Oh, yeah. So further down, you know, he says, and what I'm going to do today, and what I'm taking up now, is the most dangerous thing I've ever done. And I feel no fear. Well, what's the butterflies in your stomach if that's not fear? Look, make up your mind. Are you afraid or not? You know, butterflies in my mind means you're just a little worried. Worried means fear. So make up your goddamn mind. Alright? Anyway, he said, I only feel fear that I will not execute this properly, and it's not. And it's not fear. It's more of a gripping, bracing realization that as if the hand of God, big hands, is wrapped around my heart saying, don't screw this up. Too late. Because he said he was afraid, and then he said he's not afraid. He said he has butterflies, and butterflies is fear, but he's not afraid, and he's just got God's hands wrapped around his poor little heart. If only you will take up the gifts God has given us, he says later on, the weapons that God gave our forebears. God. Shit. So we ain't got nothing to worry about if he's waiting on God to do something, because God ain't going to do anything. Man, is this son of a bitch self-righteous. Old Alex said we need to get in our hearts forgiveness, and we need to repent. And he even repented in his show for something ugly he said about somebody earlier in the show. You know, he's kicking his own butt there. He says we got to learn to repent. So, all right, Alex, it's your turn. You got to repent for whatever you think about what I have to say, right? Because Jesus told you to. Because God said that you should forgive people and love them. And that's what we need in this country, more forgiveness and love. Oh, yeah. Except for, you know, the Bilderbergers and the New World Order. We want all them fuckers to die and go straight to hell, right? You know, we ain't got no spot in our heart for somebody that's evil. No, except we got to repent about everything else. Okay. Well, he says, why do you tell folks where you're going? People talking to him. See, they talking to him, and he says, they tell him, why do you tell folks where you're going and where you're going to be? In other words, you know, people been saying, Alex, you crazy. You're going to go out there. The world order people are bad. They're going to grab your ass up and haul you off. Of course they're not, because, you know, he's the biggest fucking joke in the country. But the scary part is so many people think he's got something going. That's the scary fucking part. But anyway, he said, here's why. He says, why? This is in God's hands. That's why. The tree of liberty has to be refreshed with the blood of patriots and tyrants. That's what he said. And I'm not living in fear. What the fuck about the butterflies? You know, I mean, you got to go back and you got to explain the butterflies. You cannot say you got butterflies and you got no fear. Same fucking thing, fear and butterflies. It's this. You know, when I have butterflies, I have fear. You know, and I have butterflies every once in a while. I'm kind of a little worried about something, you know. All right, make up your mind. Anyway, it's in God's hands, and he's all in, 110%. He said he's doubling down. There's no more backing off, no more. There's no more playing games and no more half measures. You're either for freedom or you're going to be a slave. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters, you're going to be a fucking slave if you don't join no Alex and do his little doohickey. Yeah. All right, if you want freedom, he says later on, if you want out from under socialism and globalism, then you are 1776. Yeah, he made this big deal on the show about signing the Declaration himself. He said, everybody go out and get a copy of the Declaration and sign it and declare your independence. He says, 1776, own it, become it. Yeah. He said, they're out there, them bad old boys, and he said, I look for it too. He said, they said there was drones and black helicopters over Austin today. Yeah, that's what he said. Or I guess that was yesterday, maybe. I guess, I don't know. He said it's even in the news. Excuse me. He said it's even in the news. But, you know, hey, I couldn't find it anywhere. I didn't see it. I looked it up. I mean, I Googled it. Maybe Google blocked it out. Maybe I need to look up on some other thing because, you know, Google's part of the globalist conspiracy. And fuck, man. God damn, Alice. You know, if God was running this country, it'd be so different. It'd be peaceful here, you know, if Jesus was running this country, because he was a pacifist, you know. He would not be blowing the fuck out of all these countries. So, you know, but God stood back and let these big bad globalists take over. Why would he do that? Why would a God that loves us continually, forever, and the entire history of humankind let bad governments rule? Why? Why would he let Hitler and Pol Pot and Stalin come to power? Huh? If God is out there somewhere watching over us, does he like seeing our ass kicked? Shit. Get a grip, Mr. Jones. There ain't no God's gonna come rescue you, and you are so full of piety and bullshit. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry today. Let me tell you something, people. Mr. Jones is about 75% bullshit and 25% right. I can tell you from my own fucking research that there is a big group of people that is governed by a smaller group of people that runs this fucking country and most of the world. I can tell you that. It's not a goddamn secret. It really isn't. It's not something that's hidden. It's hidden in plain sight. If you want to go look it up, I looked it up. You know, there's these organizations at the top that control the media, and they control... It ain't the fucking media, people. It's advertising. You know, they keep going on and on and on and on about the media, but it's not the media. It's advertising. Shit. Advertising up your ass everywhere you go. That's where they're getting you. It's not the fucking media. And they figured that out about 15 years ago. Well, actually figured out, I looked it up, started like 60 or 70 years ago, back in the 50s. Yeah. And they've been shoving people into a commercial, into a consumer, rather, society ever since then. And that's what they got, and that's what they want, and that's what they're going to keep. Because they don't want a new world order to throw people in pens and turn them into goddamn animals. That's fucking absurd. Why would they want to do that? Who the hell's going to buy their fucking products then? Oh, they might want to throw a few fucking idiots in there. But most people, shit, most people want their iPads and their, you know, their goddamn, nice houses and cars and stuff and shit, Alex, where do you live? Do you live in a shack? You know, do you live off the grid? You know, do you have all this stuff? Of course, you got the money with all the money you're making from that stuff. What do you get paid doing this stuff? I'd like to know. I really would. I think you ought to post your damn salary and your income tax returns on InfoWars or something. And how much profit you're making off of that other shit, too. I think you ought to post that stuff, you know, because it's It seems a little ironic to me that the stuff that you sell could only be bought by the goddamn 53%. I mean, yeah, 53% above 47. I'm 47. I can't afford that shit. I can't afford to spend, you know, $100,000 fucking dollars for survival gear. I do have one of them cute little radios I bought from Fingerhut. You know, you can listen to shortwave, and it's got a couple of lights on it. It's really handy as hell. But it, you know, took us 5 months to pay that thing out on Fingerhut, and it wasn't very expensive. So I can't afford it. Fingerhut don't have that kind of other stuff, you know. And I'll tell you, it's just nuts. We are fucked, people. We're fucked. You may as well just bend over, because you try to pull the shit off Alex tries. It's just going to turn this country into an ugly, horrible mess. And frankly, I don't want anybody standing at the top of the heap who says God put them there. That's 90% of the fucking problem we got in Congress. That stupid ass we got for our congressman. You know, Goober, Louis Goober. God put him there. You know, he hangs out with criminals and religious people. Usually the same people. But you know, don't give me this bullshit, people. I don't want you to take over the goddamn country. I don't. I hope Alex Jones's ideas go plumb to shit. I do. And I can tell you what, if Texas secedes, I'm fucking out of here. I mean it. I used to love Texas, and I love what it stood for. Like I used to love America, and I loved what it stood for. The Constitution, not the goddamn Declaration. Fuck the Declaration. It's the Constitution that matters to me. It's the Constitution. I don't want to rebel based on the goddamn Declaration of Independence. I just want the damn Constitution restored like it should be. It ain't gonna be. But that's what I want to see. You understand? And I want the Texas' original Constitution restored. The original Constitution. Not this bullshit we have today that's so fucked up you can't even find anything. It's like hundreds of pages long. But Texas is way too fucked up. There's too many people in here like Alex Jones. Too many rednecks with pickup trucks and shotguns scare the shit out of me. And the people, you know, across the road over here, these gangbangers that come up from Mexico. You know, we got gangs that's got 13 in their name. You know, I could almost throw a fucking rock and hit their house from here. I hear automatic weapons fire. All the time over there. It's kind of scary. You know, and I don't particularly like living right here where we're at. It's a dangerous fucking place. I have the sign down there on my road. You know, it's me looking bad. You know, I got my long hair and you know, I got, so you can see I'm a tough guy. And I got my bandana on, you know, instead of my thing here because it's cold today. And I got my old 380 out that I keep and you know, don't you come up my house. I was scared some people off of that thing too. It was funny. Yeah, somebody come down and left a sticky note on the sign. They were delivering something. They didn't come down here. Yeah, shit. Come on, God damn it, people. If the country woke up and the sheep stopped being sheep, it'd be a great place. If Christians learn to love their neighbor, and if Alex Jones would stop hating people that didn't agree with him and then lying through his fucking teeth about forgiveness, you know, and it'd be a nice place, you know. It'd be a nice country. If these fucking Christians lived the way they say they want to, they should, you know, if they lived the way that they said Jesus taught them, and they were forgiving and loving and stood for truth and respected me because I don't have any religion, and they let me do my thing because it's a supposed to be a country where I'm free to do that, and that they didn't shove their God up my ass every time I pick up a dollar bill and all that stuff. Get your, I guess that's enough. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta be over to VA at 1:30 get my meds. So, hey, wake the fuck up, people. I know you're not going to, but you should. You really should. Stop listening to dumbasses like Alex Jones and all of this stuff, and just find it out for yourself. Send me a fucking email, right? Send me, fill my email box full of stuff. It is, shit, this might not be a good idea. It is, mobile home dialogues at live.com. I don't want Ron Paul to be my president. I want to be the damn president. I should be the president. I'd be the best goddamn president you have ever had. I can promise you that. You would have freedom and liberty and justice and respect restored to this damn country. Put me up there, buddy boy. Not Ron Paul, not Alex Jones, but moi. Okay? Me. If you want somebody that's got a head on their fucking shoulders and that understands what compassion is, and that's been on both sides of the goddamn welfare desk, that's been down and been out and been in a good spot and a bad spot. I understand this shit, people. Vote for me. Alright? Otherwise, shit. What can I say? I got an email. If they don't think they sent it already because I haven't posted this thing here, man, I may have to cancel that email now. Alright, all three people you just watching this video, I really hope you have a nice day. See you later. I gotta go. Bye.